Hey, how are you?
Good morning.
Running to the drive-thru may be easy.
Have a good one.
But running the restaurant? Harder these days, with fast food facing bigger headwinds and smaller appetites.
My Chipotle GLP-1 friendly meal.
Nearly 4 times as many Americans take GLP-1s than just 2 years ago. One survey finding people on these weight loss drugs dine out half as much, with 78% cutting out quick service spots.
Is the rise of weight loss drugs going to kill off fast food?
No, absolutely not. I mean, fast food is about convenience. It's about great flavor and great value. I still think you need that.
Tom Curtis, the president of Burger King, says so far the proliferation of weight loss drugs hasn't taken a bite out of business, but he can see what's on the horizon.
My impulse has always been that this GLP-1 movement is going to have a profound impact on the industry. We haven't seen it yet, so I keep telling the team, hey, we need to be prepared for this. The data has shown us that people keep coming for Whoppers, and the Whopper's the biggest burger in the fast food business, and I think people are looking for smaller portions.
All of it, as many folks are tightening their belts figuratively, too, looking for dining discounts. Companies like McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell rolling out meal deals to compete for customers. But beef prices are soaring, up nearly 12% since last year, cutting fast food profit margins. At Burger King, Curtis says they're eating that, asking franchisees not to pass that cost to customers buying Whoppers.
How long is that feasibly sustainable?
Yeah, so I would say it's sustainable indefinitely. You can outrun those costs just by growing traffic, and that's what this is all about. Everybody's out there trying to sell chicken. We're leaning into burgers and beef.
But I believe that you'd wanted to have 85% of the stores renovated by 2028.
That's correct.
Falling short of that goal a bit. Why is that?
Beef. Beef prices are exactly why we're falling short of that. It's slowed the pace down. What it hasn't slowed down is the conviction and the belief from our owners and from ourselves that this is working.
Here in Miami, one of those recently renovated restaurants.
He's the president of Burger King.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are
nice
you?
To meet you. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. Hey, how are you?
And the push for a new and improved customer experience, driven by a direct line to the top.
Hi, I'm Tom Curtis, president of Burger King, and here's my number.
Level with me. Is it really your number?
I have 2 numbers, and it is one of
It
my
really
numbers.
is?
Yes.
What's the most surprising thing you heard from one of these phone calls or text messages?
There's so many surprising things. Bring back the 90s fries, improve your friendliness.
And that leading the company to roll out a brand new staff position starting this week that Curtis says will elevate friendliness, the Your Way champion.
It's somebody whose priority is to care about the guest, whatever that means.
Hoping to reel in repeat customers along with a new Whopper guarantee.
Now, if your Whopper isn't made your way, we won't just remake it. Your next one will be on us.
These Your Way champions, they can't just go through the motions. They got to feel it. They got to really care.
The competition for your burger business heating up.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.